I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Alright, I'm absolutely pumped up for this. Especially since they've actually been building up the conflict between whether Chio should pursue the high jumping. I think they have a right of making it into a big deal, though. How is that minor? Especially the fact that she actually broke the record. At least if you ask me, that's way more than minor, if you ask me personally. I mean, y'all can disagree with me, but that's my opinion. Yeah, I really love how you see the mother smile with pride. Aww. Damn. I mean, yeah, at the very least, the father and the brother did get to see Chia's performance, though, you know? Oh! Yo! Yo, that's quite the ambition right there. Hey, that makes sense. Yeah, split up. Yeah, that's actually pretty reasonable. Chio can utilize all of her athletic talents, and Toji can actually maintain the inn. Yeah, and plus Chio can make a name for herself and actually compete in the world stage. Aww, oh, that's so damn sweet. And that right there is feeling beautiful to see. Parents capable of supporting the child all the way. Although Chio looks completely stunned, though. I think it's probably going to be because Haver really wants to be an innkeeper, too. That's gotta be it. Ah, Peggyton. Healing good. Healing good. Healing good. Man, I mean, at this point, I have the song memorized. Verbatim. I mean, I listened to the Healin Good Precure song so much. Would it be like the regular opening or the full opening? Of my own free will. Like, no joke. I actually do listen to the full version of the opening on my spare time. Whenever I have to thumbnail home right before I react to any anime episode. Oh man, this song. It's one. If you ask me, what's like one of the most underrated anime opening songs? It is Healin Good Precure song. I am surprised a lot more people do not talk about its opening. And like right there, when you see all the enemies just pose. Oh, I'm surprised they still haven't changed up the animation for Gairaru, Dairozen, and Shindone into their transformed states, though. You know? Although, narratively, I do wonder why they changed the forms, though, because we never got to see enough feats on those two when they were in their untransformed state. I just found it to be one of the interesting narrative decisions from Toei right there. How much does he lust for King Byogen's D? Like, every single time she moans when she can't see the man's presence. Yeah, at least finally he's giving her some facts. I like how he doesn't even straight up deny it. Whoa. And I just love that DeRozan, he's just listening to me, doesn't even give a shit about who's first or second. You don't give a fuck. Yeah, look at that face. You don't give a fuck. I mean, she may be saying that now, but... Huh. I mean, also, though, what has Gairaru done to cause someone to listen to him? He hasn't done much of anything. He hasn't accomplished much of anything, so... I don't think he deserves that type of respect yet. Huh. Alright, it's getting pretty interesting now. Probably because she's seen how assertive her brother is. I like how Hinata always tries to do like a little plug-in right there. Oh, okay. I mean, I can understand why she's conflicted now. Yeah, I mean, but then at the same time, we can't quantify how much Chiyo feels about high jumping, though. It's always easy to look at it from the outside perspective, but thinking it from someone's inside perspective is always a lot more harder. Yeah, I mean, if she's already breaking records, not putting 100% of focus on the high jump, I don't even want to imagine how much of a beast she'll become once she puts it fully towards the high jump. Worst case scenario, if she were to ever suffer an athletic injury, she could always go back to innkeeping. Where did she come from? Oh, alright. Yeah, but that's what she was saying on the outside, though. Since Bigotson spends the most time with her, he knows how she's feeling on the inside. At least she'd have a better perspective than that than the typical person. I mean, the issue is, though, when you're distracted, you can have all the focus in the world, but that distraction is going to affect you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. Oh. And you know what? I have a feeling Toji's doing this because he's looking out for Chiyo, too. You can definitely tell he wants to support her dream of doing the high jump. I think that's why Toji's doing this. Oh, even though he's a boy, that's badly as fuck. I know it! I fucking called it! Oh, okay. I mean, hey, that makes sense, too. Oh, that's cute, though. Aww. Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. I thought for a second my mic was off. And also, that's one of the cool things about Toji. Even though we haven't seen much of him, they have been giving him more emphasis in the first few episodes. It was nice seeing how he was clumsy to now he's much more competent. He wants to help his sister out. I actually like this little background and character arc that they're giving to Toji the last few episodes. That's cute. He's gonna have to step it up. Especially wants to live up to those expectations of me and her in the World Games. I'm gonna have to. Well, yeah. It probably is, and I wouldn't hold it against her. Oh, okay. I guess okay. I think I'm starting to understand what she was going through. She's conflicted on both of them, but at the same time, she feels like if she chooses the innkeeper position, it'll take away her brother's dream of being the innkeeper. I think that's where she was conflicted because she probably feels like she's being forced to choose something when she's not sure what she truly wants to do for herself in life. I think that's where she is coming from. In a way, that is kind of actually relatable. Well, yeah, and I don't care who you are. If your goals change from when you were like you're really young, you're gonna definitely feel it. I like how they all do this simultaneously in sync, as if they're all of one mind, heart, and spirit. Well, yeah, she can multitask. And it ain't necessarily impossible. Well, yeah. Look at you! But no, it's probably gonna be something motivating. At least I would assume. Yeah, I mean, it's Rate. Rate usually doesn't do anything without a purpose. Asami's been picking up things a lot more quickly lately. Gotta actually comment on that too. Huh? Honestly, Rate's a genius. This fucking adorable. You can probably tell with the facial expression, Rate's probably thinking, please praise me more! Please! That's probably what Rate's thinking. I don't know, something every single time you see Rate bark or smile, it makes me smile. There's something about her, like, innocent energy. It's pretty damn infectious. And I always love that minute credit card, too, that we get in the episodes. I just wonder how Shidone is going to ruin all the happy times. Because it is Shidone. It wouldn't be a Healing Good Precure episode if you didn't have one of the Three Stooges ruin it for our girls. Well, here's the thing about this, though. Aww. No, this is so damn adorable right here. The edgy music! Oh, boy. That feels like almost anything like triggers Shidone every single time she shows up. I gotta admit, that is kind of seductive right there. I mean, I would not blame anyone for falling for her. Although I just hope this time, though, the conflict in this episode is a lot more extravagant instead of just easily resolved. What is Pickens going to say? He's going to say that she should be doing the high jump and focusing on being a pro athlete? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and I love this song. Never get sick of it. Ever. Dun, dun, dun. I just wonder if there's ever going to come to the point where they're ever going to get like a major power-up. That's what I'm wondering. I'm saying like a power-up where they can utilize it when they're solo. Because yes, I know they do have a power-up. But that's when they're all together. Not when they're fighting individual fights. Because if they were ever to come to that, that would be absolutely cool. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na. Just the thing about this song is so dang addicting. Dun, 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 dun. I like how she already like knows her name completely at this point. That's how antagonistic you are when it comes to the relationship at this point. Chiyo, I hope you can dodge that. Just move to the left or right, girl. Just dodge! Dodge woman! Oh, I mean, hey, that works. Now dodge to the... Okay, I mean, that works too. Although her... That's actually pretty smart. Actually, she don't go in for the tactic of trying to kill off one of the girls right before the other girls can show up. Hey, that's her fault for making such a weak Mega Byogen. Huh. Hey, at the very least, now Chiyo understands why Shidona is doing the evil, negative actions she usually does. Ish! Oh, that's not... Okay, that did not sound pleasant at all. With like... Where the head that's landing against the wall, and it was just like... I'm like... Okay! I mean, I hope that didn't cause any, like, brain damage. Because that sounded pretty dicey there. Ah, just something about this song. Dun, dun, dun. And always the coolest sound effect. Just something about that always entertains me. And I always love how you see Hinata just ready to do like one of the most cutesy kawaii poses. And that was like that morph noise. You can definitely see the animation here is kind of strained because when they were jumping, you weren't seeing their hairs move much. At least he has some hair movement there. I just hope for the sake of the Mega Byoken it tries to dodge instead of just letting itself get hit by the Healing Oasis. Hope the girls actually have to employ some strategy in order to win the fight. Okay, that's actually pretty dang smart. Okay, that was like a weak looking kick though. She only lifted her leg up a little bit, Asumi. Like, the storyboarding itself is good. Because you see the girls push the enemy towards Asumi. And that was a good direction and storyboarding. It's just the animation stuff isn't that good. So I can tell the direction and storyboarding is good. Just the animators doing it, they don't cut the mustard. Yeah, honestly, someone as smart as Shio, she can probably do it all simultaneously. She feels like the type that would be a pretty dang good multitasker. Aww. And I just love the irony of that coming from Peggy-tan, where Peggy-tan... Yeah, that was the line she used to hear. Now it's the opposite. I actually love that, how Peggy-tan's now the one giving other people motivation, giving other people courage, giving encouragement. That right there is a nice circle of his character arc, where he went from being cowardly to now being absolutely brave. Oh. Okay, now Shidona is being a salty ass bitch. Alright, she needs to be smacked around. Oh, yes, he blocked one of her hits. I like how she's startling her words now. Oh! Wait! Did you just bitch slap Shidona with their own move? Wow! She's overgrown! Talk about being so pathetic that you get knocked back by your own move and you're on the ground and you're not even given full attention. Damn, it's like out of all the main enemies, Shidona always takes like the most L's. Hey, that could work. It actually affect the environment. And it could, oh, okay, that works too. I thought for a second I was going to say gaga instead of gigigi. Yo, it always looks like every single time Rate's about to show up, it looks like Rate's about to die. Or have like, or faint. After max exhaustion, which I ain't gonna blame her for all the shit that Rate put up with. I don't want to blame her one bit for fainting. Oh, that question, do they really need to utilize the amazing healing setup? I mean, they fucking had the win in the battle. This is like overkill. This feels like in a Final Fantasy game where you're fighting against a weak-ass enemy. And you use a fucking Knights of the Round Table to kill like the weakest enemy in a Final Fantasy VII. This is exactly what it feels like. I'm like, jeez. They didn't even go this far for a Mega Byogen. I mean, but hey, it's a badass one. I ain't gonna lie. It's fucking cool. Well, she donate. No one gives a shit about your pro love. Now get the fuck out. Oh, that's so cute. Aww. Honestly, the Mega Team could, he needs to credit himself a bit more too, though. Because he's the one who kept the choice of actually keeping up with his own bravery. Good stuff. Aww. Hell yeah. Whoa. Aw, and I love seeing Crookington just smile like that. That is so damn cute. Aww. Now, this is what I love to see. Hell yeah. And you know something else I like about this too, when it comes to Chio extending to be an innkeeper, and also going with pursuing the high jump. You know what I also really love about this? I love the positive message you can give to people where you don't just have to limit yourself in life to like one thing. You can tackle multiple things and you can do it proficiently, just as long as you're competent. And also, aside from being competent, just as long as you're really smart with it too. So I actually like this. I think it's a nice positive message to anyone viewing the series. And another thing I like here too about this episode specifically, I like the fact that for at the very least this episode, I love the fact that at the very least, you also get some how the conflict between Shindoni and Chiyu, it actually fits in. Where Chiyu realized that, well, yes, it's going to do things wholeheartedly. It's also great, best to try to push yourself to the limit and try to pursue as many loves as you can. Also. So that's something I really dig about this episode too. And that's why I thought the messaging was just so damn positive if you ask me personally. Oh, stop! Looks like it's finally gonna get serious here. Oh, they're actually going into the king. Wait, they're already going into the last few fights? wait. What the fuck? I mean, that's bad. So it just feels a bit rushed, though. Oh, okay. Peggyton's gonna be on the left. Easy. Close, Peggyton. You might have had a chance to follow me, but... Nah, bruh. I knew where the hell you were at. You may have tried to hide, but nah. Nah, boy. No. You weren't gonna fool me. But anyways. All jokes aside, let me explain what else this episode did amazingly, though. Aside from giving more character development for Chiyo and her actually pursuing both the high jump and the innkeeper stuff. You know something else I actually really loved about it? How we're getting to see more of Shidone's unhealthy obsession with wanting to be number one to when it comes to like his association with like the King Gyogen. I thought that was actually pretty darn badass there, if you ask me. Because I was like, all right, it makes her a bit intriguing just seeing her obsession. Because anyone that is fully dedicated towards something is always a little bit more intriguing to me than say someone that doesn't have an obsession with anything. So that's what I thought I did a good job in giving her layers. And I love the way Biggerton actually became brave, especially saying when he said that I'm gonna give you back the courage that you gave me. I was like, yo, he has become such a gutsy fellow, and I love that. That's what I thought the writing in this episode was so good. And another thing I also appreciate, even though yes, the animation wasn't that good at all. If anything, it was a little bit worrisome because I'm like, Toei, what's happening to your animation quality? Because at the start of the series looked really good. Now it's falling a little bit off the wayside. But in saying that, at least go looking at the preview for episode 39, it looks like they're actually stepping it up a notch, the animators. Just going by the detail on their faces and all that. So I'm going to look at it at the plot side. But regardless, though, the animation in this episode was lacking and they could have done better. I would be a liar if I was like, oh yeah, the animation, they did such a good job. No, they didn't. I think, Toei, they need to step up their game a little bit more, if you ask me. But, regardless, though, at least the animation wasn't, say, on the tier of, say, something really awful like By the Graces of the Gods or even Shachibachi President's Time for Battle. At least it wasn't that bad where it was an offense to the eyesight. So, I guess hooray for that. Now, aside from that, something else I also gotta mention about this episode. The voice performances were nice, to its credit. I thought they all sounded pretty pleasant. I was like, alright. There you can tell they're definitely putting their all. And if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was good. I thought it was above average. While yes, it could have done things a bit better, at least I was entertained, and for that, I'll give it credit, you know? And for me, even though, yes, the episode may not have been absolutely fantastic, as long as you can entertain me, then you know what? That's fine in my book. But, anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on Healin Good Precure episode 38. I would actually love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 39. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Bye-bye, everyone.